All right. So, today we have major topics excluding anything dealing with Canada. So,
never mind.
first of all, does anybody know when you take the history tests?
Third week in May. No, second week in
Does
May.
anybody know when you take these? Yes?
Sometime between next week and 2000 years.
That's correct. Can anyone give me May 11th and 13th?
Really?
For cereal?
No, May 11th and 12th.
11th and 12th?
Yeah. What are you looking at?
Or
No, it's just 11 and 12. 1 and 2 and then 3.
Okay, my bad.
okay. So today I'd like to talk about nation building and try and create some of the stories and give you some of the terms and ideas related to nation building that we spent I'll go with the better part of a month and a half talking about a little over a year ago. I think that I'll probably have at least one more review session before then, probably on a Thursday. Will we? What days are those?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Is that when we come back? Great.
May?
Wait.
May.
Next week.
March.
Oh, so we have all of April?
Yeah.
Why are we doing these now?
I don't know.
I'm blaming Kevin in the year.
Thanks, guys.
Hey!
Thanks, guys.
Okay. All right. Well, that might give me enough motivation to try and come up with some additional resources to give you. I'd like to talk about nation building today, and then we have causes of and issues dealing with the Civil War, which I believe you touched on a little bit this year. But I'll probably come up with something else that you can use for the Civil War. So we should have at least one more review session before then. So the basic story of nation building in the United States is, Paulo, can you push the chair out? The basic story is creation of the AOC.
Ooh.
Thank you. Creation of the AOC, which leads to problems, which leads to the Constitution, which leads to glory, the best nation on the planet. So much so it has 3.
I thought you were talking about the movie.
Okay. No, yeah, kind of, I guess. You could probably right. But that's the basic story. Oh, and one of the things that I was thinking yesterday is, look, you did in-class essay exams last year, and the questions that I asked you are, not surprisingly, questions that may come up. So you might want to look over your, if you still have them, if you didn't burn them, or, you know. Then you might want to, yeah, I just did that yesterday. You might want to look those over because they might come up. I think last year one of the essays that they wrote in HA1 the year before actually came up like almost word for word the question. It was like, yeah. So you might want to look over those. Just, I don't know if there's new people. When you sit down, I hate to keep going over this, but I sincerely think it's very good advice. So you sit down, paper 3. What should you do? Read all the questions. For history of the Americas, right? No Hitler. Repeat after me. I will not write an essay about Hitler or Mao Zedong. Well, for paper 3. For paper 3. Yeah, I know you want to, but meow.
Yes, right, meow.
All right. So look over those, sit down, look over the questions, circle some ones that are possible, then brainstorm, then create outlines, and then write your essay. that's the way I did it. Okay, it's a little bit different from what you practice in my class because in my class you usually had the questions beforehand, so all you had to do is throw down the outline. So you have to add an extra step in there to brainstorm these ideas, but that's absolutely essential because you have to have a structured response. If you're just rambling, your grades are just going to be rambling.
Maria
It's gonna be
Madrigal,
bad.
call 2002, please. Maria Madrigal, 2002.
Okay. So, structure, so AOC, some of the key points of the AOC, okay, well I guess I should read. United States Constitution, Articles of Confederation, philosophical underpinnings and major compromises. The AOC was established in 1777. When British abuses were still fresh in the minds of many Americans, the key goal was to, can you circle, limit the power of central government? Limited government equals good. And reinforce the power of states. State power is good. Why did they want states to have so much power? Like, why give so much power to states? Paul?
Because they believe like states could better govern their own people.
Yeah, smaller communities, it's more linked to you that states are more concerned with the people that are there, so the state was seen as like the protector against the tyrannical big government. So the AOC is almost the diametric opposite of a tyrannical government. It goes far to the other side in trying to protect individuals' rights to the extent that, as we're going to see, this is going to lead to a lot of problems. So key structures of the AOC, it has one branch of national government, Congress. So there's no separate, well, there's no judicial branch, there's no executive branch. Does anybody remember what problems having no executive branch is going to lead to? Which I guess, lack of executive. If you don't have a president.
If you had to do a foreign affair, you have to bring everybody at once.
Yeah, foreign negotiations with foreign powers is going to be very difficult. And does anybody remember an example of who they were having difficulty negotiating with over the Mississippi? Yeah?
France. Oh, no.
Other country.
Spain.
Spain, yeah. Spain issues over the Mississippi. Okay. It also has, Congress had the power to wage war, borrow and appropriate money, establish uniform weights and measures, etc. Any power not expressly given to Congress and the AOC was held by the states. They were a firm league of friendship. Major decisions required a majority, and amendments required all states to agree. So to get anything done, you had to have a supermajority, 9 out of 13, and any amendments, everyone, all states, even New Jersey. Okay?
Where is that?
Where's what? New Jersey? I think it's by Wyoming. All right. So key weaknesses: central government lacks the power to tax. What was the issue with money? How is the federal government supposed to get money then? They don't want to tax the people directly. So who is going to tax the people and then, because they're so nice, give money to the federal government?
States.
Yeah, states. States will do the tax, and then they'll give the money over to the federal government. Yes?
I actually read something interesting. During the Articles of Confederation, they did have a poor, like, compared to the money that they asked for, the government asked for, they received like 50% of that.
Oh yeah?
But after the Constitution was put in place,
Yeah.
it was actually, you know, that they enforced the taxes, but there was so much tax evasion that they received even less than 50%.
Yeah, people don't like paying taxes. Okay, central government lacks the power to regulate trades. Central government lacks the chief executive. Central government lacks the independent judicial branch. Central government lacks the ability to maintain order. What else could the federal government not get? They not have the power to, which links with Shays Rebellion. Kevin?
Standing army.
Yeah. Issues of having a